taking a look at Jesse Peterson from the Fallen State. He is a big, uh, big podcaster and interviewer, and a he runs an organization called Bond, connecting the families with the fathers. I forget his statement, but he is uh he is basically he's Uncle Ruckus. He's Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks. When I say he's Uncle Ruckus, I'm not just saying the character. I'm saying he is that person. He's that black guy that is teen white power. Now he's teen white power. He feel like blacks complain too much and we are very bad people. And this is not a stick. Like this is what he believes, and he has a very successful radio show, TV show, and now podcast on YouTube. He's been doing this for like 20 years. And I say doing this, but no, this is just his belief, and then what he has to say about the women. He believed that mothers are the devil. Not mothers are the devil, but mother's God is Satan, and men's God is the actual God above. And that's why kids need to connect back with their fathers. And those single parent homes with just mothers, those kids never end up right. But today we are but he done had some great guests. Like he done had Beyonce. He done had a few presidential candidates. He's done had Beyonce's dad. He's done had Lord Jamar. Big people interview, and a lot of pastors and people walk out on him. Like they get flabbergasted. They cannot believe what they're hearing. And but yeah, so Lord Jamar was on here. And I just knew that this was not gonna go well because I know Jesse Peterson, he is, although I don't agree with 95% of the stuff that he say, I can't stop watching him. He's hilarious because his beliefs, and he's so strong in his convictions. And then to see the guests don't understand his stance and they get all mad, and it's crazy. And the cherry on top, this guy is 70 years old. This guy right here. Very successful. And it's funny. It's like old people can say whatever they want. But yeah. So like I was saying, I knew that this was not gonna go well. I know that this is not gonna go well because Lord Jamar is, y'all know, put my fists in. Team Black. Team Black. Yo. I see Frank. Frank is a watcher of Jesse Peterson too, because that's one of Jesse Peterson's catchphrases, I guess you can say. Amazing. Whenever you have him, like I find out in watching him, whenever he's backed up in a corner or he don't have a response, he'll just forget what you say and just say amazing. But we'll get into that. I can't wait to see everything but anyway, this is Lord Jamar on there. You guys know Lord Jamar from Brand Nubian. He's another one of those that people say that he's a legend. We talked about Royce the 5'9". People are saying that but anyway, I don't want to get back into that. But Lord Jamar was on the podcast, so we're gonna take a look at that. Thank you guys for stopping through, and we'll be. I know we're gonna be stopping this quite a bit, but let's just get right into this. He sat down with them, and let me go ahead and get ready to play. Trump was a great white hope, according to Jesse. Oh yeah, great white hope. Trump is the great white hope. All right, let's go.
It's illogical for a man to be all in his head, be emotional, have anger and fear and doubt.
I
A
agree.
man is logical, so he can
I
bring her
agree.
out of her hell and she could become logical like him. Then she can enter into the kingdom.
I agree.
Do you love white people?
I feel like I love black people first, but I feel like I basically love all people.
Let's stop right there. Jesse loves this question, and y'all know Lord Jamar. Now Lord Jamar so far he ain't answered the question. Jesse likes to like set people up. Like he had the head of Black Lives Matter and Antifa on. He had all these people on his show, and he knows how they feel, so he'll throw questions at because he know that they're not gonna want to answer. So he, and you can see this Smurf that Lord Jamar got right now because he know that he just got around the question. Like he said, I love all people. I love black people more. He ain't gonna answer the question, but Lord Jamar got this Smurf because he feel like he got Jesse. But what? And watching Jesse, he'll repeat the question. He'll let you say a whole paragraph and he'll say the exact same question. So you gotta know that he's gonna ask Lord Jamar, "Do you love white people?" again. Until he answer that, he's gonna ask him. Let's see what Lord.
Do you love white people?
Not all of them.
Good
How
answer
can you
though.
love?
Individuals.
How,
Individuals.
how can you
Individual
love one
ones.
and not love all?
Huh?
How can you love one and not love all? If you don't love all, you don't love one.
No,
That's not true.
How can
right.
you love one and not all?
That's it should because you know there's individuals that'll show you different. You gotta go.
Let me just stop right there. I just want to say, we know. Hey, thanks Dion for subscribing. Welcome on board. I didn't know that happens now. Look at that. It pops you up. Um, uh, what was I about to say? Oh, I was gonna say, we know one white person he don't like. Biter. Amazing. All right, let's go. Let's continue on.
Sometimes the case by case basis. Like you know, I don't like to. I don't like to put a blanket on people, but sometimes people want to be wrapped up in a blanket by how they act. Like you know what I mean? So I mean, I don't love all black people. You see what I'm saying?
And
Like I love black people, but not all of them.
what determines your love and your hate?
What determines my love and my hate?
All right, before he answer, that's a good question. I mean, guys, what determines your love and hate? Bad question, huh? What determines your love and your hate? How do you judge on I'm reading your comments. How do you judge based on how do you determine if you're gonna honestly, I can look and I can interact with someone, I can meet them for like 10 seconds and I can know if I'm gonna mess with them. I don't know, but I'm just saying. But anyway, let's see what Lord Jamore say.
See, first of all, I strive not to be one that focuses on hate.
Yeah,
I'd rather be driven by love. You
absolutely.
see, motive.
When it is see, this is something that gets me. People be fake a lot on these podcasts. But then when they get on their own platform or when they get around a comfortable podcast like the Breakfast Club or something, then they tell it all. But when they're on something else, they be like, I'm about the black. I love my people. The world needs love. Where's the love? And then they're on Vlad or they're on another podcast. No, I'm all about love. I don't strive for that hate. What's wrong with the world, mama? People acting like they ain't got no mama. I think Obama's llama started drama. The song goes something like that. I don't know. Where is the love? Let's go on. Can you raise the volume of the video a bit? Your sound is good, but barely hear the video. Okay. Let's see. I'll do that. Okay. Hopefully this helps.
motivated by love because that's more of a sustainable energy.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
like
better.
hate burns out very fast.
So
You
how do you
know,
determine who to love and who to hate?
He asked the question again. Like that's what Jesse do until you answer exactly what he says. It's very funny.
by my instincts.
Meaning what? Meaning what?
A,
That's kind of what I was saying.
a lot
You
of
know,
times it's energy. By the energy that I'm receiving.
Meaning that
Ah, that's a good one.
if they treat you well, you love them, and if they treat you badly, you don't love them.
Well, see, no, because there's people that I love who have treated me badly,
Absolutely.
and I still love them, although they treated me badly.
Right.
You see? So no, it's not that simple.
Well, how do you determine who to love and who to hate?
You know,
let me pause real quick. I like Papa's response. He said he goes by their actions and more or less they come what comes out their mouth. I thought everything was good between Large and Mar. Everything. People say stuff. Like I say, people say stuff for the sake of saying stuff on podcasts or whatnot. It's only for a moment, but let's keep on. Oh, this was a
I
little
have to
while
really
back too.
sit
This is a while back.
and think about that
Wait.
for a minute, my brother,
All right. I appreciate
to give you a proper answer, because I'm not one of these knee-jerk answering people.
Yeah.
Let me think about it maybe as we talk, and I might have an answer for you as we go on.
Absolutely. What is love?
I feel like love is
Got a weird shape.
well in the 5% nation we say love is the highest elevation of understanding.
Okay, here we go with the 5%. 5%ers. Oh man. Well, before I start talking, let me see what Lord Jamar gonna say. Let me go on.
Yeah. And what is a man? Besides the body parts, what is a man?
What is a man?
Yes.
What I had to stop right here, but what is all the gold he's got some gold albums back here. Some platinum out. Was that gold or silver or Minecraft cobblestone up in the back there? Large. Look, I ain't here to joke. I ain't even gonna send no hate. I like what Lord Jamar say, but I'm just looking. I'm thinking this is from a brand Nubian. Maybe they had some hits. Maybe they had a song to go. Why not? This is definitely not from his solo career back here, right? Someone tell me if I'm wrong. No hate. I'm just asking questions. But you know, he's got his plats up there. It's platinum. Let y'all know he do music now. All right. Let's go.
A man is one who what I was taught by a man is one who lives by his word.
Why is these questions so hard?
Does right by his family. He's a protector. He's a teacher at times.
The funny thing about Jessie Peterson, his podcast, why it's so addicting to me, although I hate most of his stance, is that he get people on here and he just make you look like a fool. His main job is to ask you questions to make you look like a fool and dumb, like to catch you up with the smallest things he want, and he does it so effortlessly. And yeah,
A provider.
You were taught that, but what
and
do
a source of strength in the family.
You were taught that, right?
Basically, yes.
But what do you personally know a man to be?
What do I personally know a man to be?
Yeah, for yourself, what is a man? Not what you were taught about what a man is. Uh, what do you personally believe a man is?
Basically, what I just said,
Oh,
what I've
okay.
been taught. Yeah.
Do you believe that white men came from black men?
Yes, I believe that we are the original man.
And then the white men came from black people as a result of blacks being original?
Yes,
What made you believe that? Why do you believe that?
because black can create all hues. We can create white in one generation. We can create an albino, but there is no vice versa. Two white people cannot create black, yet two black can create white.
Oh, and if that's
Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I'm just sitting here contemplating on what Lord Jamar was saying. Okay, black people are the original man. Black people created white people. The evidence that black people created white people is because black on black can make white, but white on white could never make black. Interesting. All right, I just want to bring it back just a little bit. I just want to bring it back a little bit. I want to.
Because black can create all hues. We can create white in one generation. We can create an albino, but there is no vice versa. Two white people cannot create black, yet two black can create white.
oh, and if that's so, and if it's true, why
It's
are
definitely true. When have you ever seen two white people create a black child?
some weird things happen? I saw a black woman a white woman who pretended she was black, and she worked for the NAACP or
When
somewhere.
have you biologically, without no funny business, seen two white people lay down and have a black child?
I
It's
haven't seen,
impossible.
I haven't seen it yet, but
That's a horrible, but still, that's a horrible. That's not mutually exclusive. I mean, that's a horrible argument for. That's a horrible. That's horrible argument and a case to prove that the original man is black. Yeah, gotta come to something better. That's horrible, though. Yikes. That's the weirdest argument evidence. Yeah, gotta work
It's
on
I
that.
don't know.
impossible. It's
But
impossible.
if it's true that white people came from black people, why are white people smarter than blacks?
They're not smarter than blacks.
But how come
Roger,
they act like they tend to create things? They founded the greatest country.
this is trademark Jesse now. Now we're about to get the trademark Jesse. I tell you, he's Uncle Ruckus. He is Team White Power people. And Large Bar is hating that. He's like, okay, so Jesse Peters, he's like, okay, so if y'all blacks created the white, why are the white smarter than y'all? That's you gotta know. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. You know Lord Jamar is bowling on the inside.
In the world, created the greatest country, and the blacks came. In Africa, Africa is all screwed up, and it's by the blacks. Whites are real creative. Their neighborhoods are nice. They get married, have children. They treat people with respect. If blacks are the maker of the whites, why are they worse off than what they created?
Because we've lost our way. The
And
same
Horrible answer, Lord Jamar. And I'm black. I'm a horrible answer. You don't let Jesse get away with that. by him saying because. The moment he entered his first statement at with because, he is complying and he is agreeing with everything that Jessie just said. And that's not right. He just said, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're not right, you're evil, you're dumb, Africa is messed up. And you saying, because, because we put you supposed to be a. There was one time he tweeted it out to me. Lord Jamar tweeted out to me, Evolve ain't alive, nigga. You supposed to be alive, nigga. Black power. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Just because he said because. Listen to everything Jessie Peterson said.
Black Africa is all screwed up and it's by the blacks. Whites are real creative. Their neighborhoods are nice. They get married, have children. They treat people with respect. If blacks are the maker of the whites, why are they worse off than what they created?
Because we've lost our way.
And
the same
why?
way that you said, huh?
How and why?
You know, that's probably the $1 million question. We don't know exactly how. We don't know exactly how. You know, many say it's because we started going against the laws of nature, the laws of God. And this is something that was needed to teach us a lesson. So this man was brought into existence to teach us a lesson.
Yeah, man. He acting real beta-ish.
But yeah, all the things that you're saying, again, are not how things started. This is how things appear to you right now.
Right.
On face value, it seems like, oh, yeah, they're the smarter one and all that. But again, that's face value. It was the original people that created the pyramids. These motherfuckers still can't figure out how they did that shit, the so-called smarter ones. And the so-called people from back then, that if you go by the logic of evolution, which is some bullshit anyway, but if you go by the logic of the people in the past were not as smart as the people of today, then how are they able to do certain geometric, you know,
right.
Creations that you can't even do to this day with
right.
your technological advances?
But why can't the blacks figure that out, since they're the original and the white man came from them? Why can't the smarter one figure out how they got on the bottom? Why can't you figure it out if they're real smart?
Because if you keep a...
He said because again off of that. This because is killing me. Oh my God. I've called into the show. I've been wanting to get on Jessie. I've called in because, oh my God, he ain't alive, nigga. Come to find out, he a beta male. Beta Mar. Lord Beta. He a beta male after all.
Blindfold over somebody's eyes, keep spinning them around and not letting them realize where they at. It's, you know, it's hard to figure something out like that for a lot of people.
But the whites don't
figured out, and that's what I'm saying. It's been figured out.
But the whites don't change.
But by a small 5%. You see what I'm saying? That's why we talk about 5%, because it's a small portion that have figured it out. The mass of the people are the ones that don't have a clue.
Yeah, because the 5%ers, see, Lord Jamar, someone said, Lord Jamar has figured out the pyramid. He knows all the knowledge because he's part of the 5%ers. You see, let me get this right. 5%ers believe that 10% of the world have the knowledge of everything of the world, kind of know what's going on and how the world is functioning and how uh the manipulation is happening, and white supremacists and black and white have the answers to the world, but this 10% keep the, is it 80, 75, 10, 15? Let me get it right. Let me get my math right. Is it 70%, 80, 85? So it would be 80, 90. So it's 85. But there's 85% of the world. I might be able, they believe that 85% of the world is lost and are like robots. We just go blindly. We don't know what's going on. But then there's 10%, 95. Then there's 10% of the world that is manipulating everything. Government, money, um that knows the truth. That knows the truth, but they are keeping all the knowledge from the 85%. And then there's 5% that knows the knowledge and is trying to spread all the answers and the truth about white people, about the original people, about creation, about love and life and liberty and government and policy. There's only 5%. He's part of the 5%ers. He's trying to spread the knowledge. But then there are 10%ers. Who is someone that he once said that was in the 10% that he recognized as the 10%? What was it? It was someone from he once said someone. He once mentioned the name, but then there's 10%. Something along those lines. Could be wrong, but let's let's go on. Let's go on. Where's my thing? All right.